He went to bed like every other night, but never woke up again. David, 61 years old, had just turned off the night lamp, kissed his wife gently on the cheek, and pulled the blanket up to his chest, just like he always did. There were no cries, no goodbyes, just a peaceful night, like so many others before. But the next morning, everything changed. His wife, Ellen, reached over and whispered, "Good morning, my love," just as she always had. But David didn't move. He didn't open his eyes, and in that breathless moment she knew he was gone. The doctor called it a sudden death. The family said it was unexpected. But the truth, it may have been something more. After a thorough review, the doctor concluded David didn't suffer from a severe illness. He had no major heart condition. He wasn't on any risky medication. But he did have several seemingly harmless bedtime habits he'd maintained for years. And these are the same habits many people over 60 repeat every night without even realizing the danger. Have you ever thought that eating dinner too late might send a surge of blood to your heart, increasing the risk of a stroke while you sleep? Drinking too much water after 7 p.m. might make you get up multiple times at night, exhausting your body or making you more prone to falling? Or that keeping your bedroom just a bit too warm could force your heart to overwork all night long? After 60, your body doesn't work the way it used to. You don't sleep as deeply as you did at 40. Your heart, your nervous system, even the way you breathe, everything begins to shift. But we often ignore this. We live, eat, and sleep as if we've never aged. And that's exactly why thousands of older adults pass away quietly in their sleep every year. No pain, no warning, and no one there in time to help. In today's video, we'll uncover 6 bedtime habits that could silently threaten your life after age 60. You might have been doing some of these for years. You might think it's no big deal, but science and real stories are telling us otherwise. This video isn't here to scare you. It's here to help you love yourself more, starting with the little things. A small change might just be what keeps you with your children and grandchildren a little longer. A gentle adjustment each night could be what lets you wake up every morning with peace in your heart. And tonight, just before you pull your blanket up and close your eyes, ask yourself, is there something I've been doing every night that might keep me from ever seeing tomorrow's sunrise? Let's find the answer, starting with the most familiar habits of all. 1. It was just a dinner. Why late-night meals can be silent triggers after 60. It was just a dinner. We had meals like that our whole lives. That's what Martha, 68, whispered through tears as she recalled the last meal she ever shared with her late husband, William. It had been their son's birthday. Laughter filled the air. The table was warm with food and joy. William, always the jokester, had laughed and said, "Give me another piece of that roast. Who knows if I'll still be here tomorrow?" No one expected that he was right. That very night, William passed away in his sleep. After turning 60, your body begins to slow down in ways that are often invisible. Your digestive system becomes less efficient. Your stomach takes longer to break down food. Your liver and pancreas release fewer enzymes. But here's the critical part. Your body needs rest at night, not more work. When you eat too late or eat too heavily before bed, your stomach stays active, churning while you're trying to sleep. Your heart works harder to pump blood to the digestive system. Stomach acids are more likely to rise, leading to heartburn, coughing, or choking while you sleep. Your body never truly rests. And for older adults, this can trigger silent heart attacks, strokes, or episodes of sleep apnea without you ever waking up. Have you ever experienced this? Trouble sleeping after a rich, heavy dinner? Waking up sweaty, with your heart racing and breath short? Feeling nauseous, lightheaded, or foggy the next morning? These aren't just random signs. They may trace back to that late meal. Not because the food was bad, not because you ate too much fat, but because your body, at this age, just doesn't have the strength to work night shifts anymore. According to a study by the American Heart Association, people over 60 who regularly eat after 8 p.m. are 2 to 3 times more likely to experience cardiovascular events during sleep, including mild strokes and heart attacks. What's scary is the danger doesn't show up right away. It builds up slowly, like a silent current beneath still waters. And one day, without warning, you don't wake up. So what should you do instead? There's no one-size-fits-all rule, but here are 3 golden bedtime eating habits for anyone over 60. 1. Finish dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Going to bed at 10 p.m., eat by 6:30. Sleeping at 9 p.m., wrap up dinner by 5:30. 2. Choose lighter, easier to digest meals at night. Think warm soups, steamed fish, soft tofu, boiled eggs, or greens. Avoid fried, spicy, or sugary foods that weigh you down. 3. If you need a bedtime snack, choose one that supports sleep. A small banana, a few almonds, unsweetened warm milk, or chamomile tea can calm your body and gently guide you into sleep. A story from Eleanor, 72, living alone in Minnesota. I thought I had insomnia because I was getting older, but it turns out I was just eating too late. I always had dinner at 8 and went to bed at 9. After watching a video, I tried eating earlier, and within a week I was sleeping so well I didn't need my morning coffee anymore. Eleanor laughed brightly as she shared her story on YouTube. And that's what moves us the most. You don't have to change the whole world. Sometimes changing just one habit each night can shift your entire life. So tonight, if you're reaching for another bowl of noodles or a slice of cake, just because it sounds good, think of William's story, not to frighten you, but to remind you to choose your dinner with love for yourself. Let your evening meal be a gentle closing to your day, not the beginning of a midnight crisis. It's just a glass of water before bed, when nighttime hydration turns risky after 60. It's just a glass of water before bed. I've done it my whole life. That's what Grace, 74, said moments before she slipped and fell in the middle of the night, rushing to the bathroom. She never got up again. It wasn't until the next morning that her neighbor discovered her, still lying on the cold tile floor, after noticing the morning paper was still untouched on the porch. Drinking water at night. When good habits turn against you. We've all heard it 1,000 times. Drink plenty of water. It's essential for your health. And that's true, but timing matters. After 60, your body doesn't hold or manage water the same way it used to. Your kidneys become slower at filtering. Your bladder becomes more sensitive. And the hormone that prevents nighttime urination, vasopressin, naturally decreases. The result? You wake up more frequently during the night. You have to walk to the bathroom in the dark. And worse, your legs and balance aren't what they once were. The risk isn't just waking up, it's what happens next. When you stand up too quickly after lying down for hours. Your blood pressure can drop suddenly, a condition called orthostatic hypotension. You feel dizzy, lightheaded, or off balance. One misstep, and you could fall. Falls at night are one of the leading causes of broken hips, head injuries, and permanent mobility loss among older adults. And tragically, many who fall during the night never make it back to their beds again. Interrupted sleep affects more than just energy. Every time you wake up, turn on a light, and walk to the bathroom, your brain is pulled fully out of its sleep cycle. Melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep deeply, is interrupted. And what follows is daytime grogginess, memory problems, trouble concentrating, a deep, lingering sense of fatigue. Studies show that older adults who wake up frequently at night to urinate, a condition called nocturia, have a higher risk of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. The gentle solution: don't stop drinking, just shift your timing. You don't need to stop drinking water, you simply need to do it with intention. Here are 4 small adjustments that make a big difference. 1. Prioritize hydration earlier in the day. From morning to early afternoon, drink 6 to 8 glasses, about 1.5 to 2 liters. After 4 to 5 p.m., begin to slow down your water intake. 2. Avoid diuretics in the evening. Caffeine, coffee, tea, and alcohol irritate the bladder and increase nighttime trips. Limit these after lunch if possible. 3. Sip, don't gulp before bed. If you're thirsty, drink a few small sips of warm water. Avoid drinking a full glass right before you sleep. 4. Make your night path to the bathroom safe. Use motion sensor nightlights. Keep floors dry and clutter-free. Consider a bedside support chair to help you stand safely. A story from Leo, 77, Texas. I used to get up 3 or 4 times a night to pee. Thought it was just old age. Then I changed things. Drank more during the day, less in the evening. Now, I might wake up once, sometimes not at all. I sleep better, and in the morning, I'm more refreshed. My wife says I'm less grumpy too. Leo chuckled warmly in his YouTube comment, his words gently reaching out to others of his generation. If you're holding a glass of water at 9 p.m. tonight, just pause for a moment. Place your hand on your heart and ask yourself, is this sip worth the risk of breaking my sleep or my bones? Taking care of yourself isn't just about staying hydrated, it's about doing it wisely, so your body can rest deeply and safely through the night. Phần tiếp theo sẽ là ngủ trong phòng quá ấm khi sự ấm áp vượt ngưỡng an toàn. Mình sẽ tiếp tục viết ngày không nếp mạch. Dưới đây là phần tiếp theo của kịch bản. 3. Warm means safe, right? When a cozy room becomes a hidden threat. Many older adults believe that a warm room at night means they're being cared for, that it's safe. But few realize that when warmth crosses a certain line, it becomes a silent danger. A danger that leads to restless nights, irregular heartbeats, and waking up drenched in sweat and gasping for air. After 60, the body gradually loses its ability to regulate temperature. Sweating becomes harder, cooling down takes longer, and when you sleep in a room that's too warm, your body can't cool off effectively. The result? Your heart works overtime to circulate blood and lower your body temperature. Your brain stays active and on high alert. You lose fluids through sweat, often unnoticed, which thickens your blood and increases the risk of blood clots. And blood clots are one of the leading causes of strokes during sleep in older adults. Dr. Elizabeth Gray, a geriatric sleep expert at Stanford University, once said, older adults often sleep in rooms set to 75 to 78 degrees, 24 to 26 degrees because it feels safe, but they're unknowingly putting their cardiovascular system under chronic stress. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with your shirt damp from sweat? Your throat dry, your heart pounding, and your body feeling trapped? That's not just a bad dream. It's your body sending an emergency signal. Please, cool down. Warm feels right, but cool is what you really need. We're taught to believe that warm is comforting. But when it comes to sleep, slightly cool is best for deeper rest, heart recovery, brain detox and repair. Experts recommend that bedroom temperatures stay between 60 to 67 degrees Celsius, about 16 to 19 degrees Celsius for optimal sleep. If that feels too chilly, here are gentle ways to ease into it. Use a lightweight cotton blanket instead of heavy bedding. Wear breathable sleepwear that absorbs moisture. Crack open a window to let fresh air in. Use a small fan to circulate the air gently. Many seniors who suffered from chronic insomnia have found relief just by turning down the thermostat a few degrees. A story from Mark, 70, Colorado. I used to wake up 3 times a night, hot and uncomfortable. Then I lowered my room from 75 to 67, and suddenly I slept 6 hours straight. I woke up feeling like I'd reversed time. It's a small shift, but it creates big change. And sometimes all your body needs is to breathe freely again. If you've been sleeping in a warm room for years, change might not come easy. But try, just for one night. Listen to your heartbeat. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Let the cool air embrace you like a gentle whisper in the dark. Have you ever tried sleeping in a cooler room? What's your usual bedroom temperature? Did you notice a difference in your sleep after adjusting it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might be the lifeline someone else has been searching for. 4. It's just how I sleep. When sleep position affects more than comfort, most of us never think twice about how we sleep. We focus on the mattress, the pillow, but not the position our body takes. Yet after 60, the way you sleep can quietly affect your heart, lungs, brain, and even your survival. As we age, the soft tissues in our throat begin to relax and sag. The muscles that control breathing grow weaker. The chest expands more slowly, reducing airflow. And if you sleep in the wrong position, like flat on your back, your tongue and soft palate can fall back, blocking the airway. You might not notice it, but your heart and brain do. Picture this: you're asleep, breathing slowly, peacefully. Suddenly, your airway closes for a few seconds. Oxygen drops. Your heart gets the signal to work harder, faster to keep you alive. This happens again and again during the night. It's a silent battle, and your body is fighting it alone. Your partner might hear you snore loudly or notice moments when you stop breathing entirely, only to gasp and jolt back. But you wake up groggy, with a pounding head, unable to focus, sleepy all day, and not knowing why. The best sleep position after 60? On your left side. Here's why doctors recommend it. Supports heart circulation, especially for those with heart conditions. Improves breathing by keeping airways open. Reduces acid reflux and digestive stress. Lowers the risk of sleep apnea and nighttime awakenings. If you're not used to sleeping on your side, try these tips. Use a body pillow to cradle and support your body. Place a firm cushion behind your back to prevent rolling onto your back. Elevate your head slightly with a supportive pillow to keep airways open. A note from Helen. 66, Florida. I always slept on my back. It felt natural, but I kept waking up tired and with headaches. After I switched to my left side, everything changed. I sleep deeper. I breathe easier. I feel like I've been set free. Changing your sleep position might not happen overnight, but you can ease into it. And when you do, you're telling your heart, I hear you. I'm giving you the rest you deserve. What position do you usually sleep in? Have you noticed any discomfort, snoring, or trouble breathing? Your story might help someone else sleep through the night and wake up feeling whole. 5. I just scroll for a bit. How blue light and screens are stealing your sleep. I just scroll for a bit before bed. It helps me relax. That's what Dennis, 69, used to say. He'd lie in bed at 10 p.m., phone in hand, checking Facebook, reading news, or watching videos. Midnight would come and go, and still no sleep. By morning, he felt drained, foggy, and irritable, but couldn't figure out why. When his doctor asked, "What time do you fall asleep?" Dennis replied, "I get in bed around 10, but I don't know when I actually sleep." Sound familiar? Blue light, the silent sleep disruptor. Our phones, tablets, and TVs emit a type of artificial light called blue light. This light mimics daylight and tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. As a result, your brain stops producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Your biological clock, circadian rhythm, becomes confused. And instead of winding down, your mind stays active, alert, and overstimulated. Even emotional content, news, social media drama, exciting shows, activates the nervous system, making it harder to relax. So while you think you're unwinding, your brain is actually ramping up. What happens when sleep gets delayed? You take longer to fall asleep. You wake more easily throughout the night. Your body misses the deep, restorative phases of sleep. Over time, this leads to memory issues, irritability, and lowered immune function. Gentle alternatives that work better. If you truly want to relax before bed, try replacing screen time with softer rituals. Read a real book, something light and uplifting. Listen to calming sounds, rain, ocean waves, soft music. Practice mindful breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Write down 3 things you're grateful for in a journal. Light a scented candle. Sit in quiet. Let the day settle. The power of one small shift. It's not about giving up your devices completely. It's about setting boundaries, especially in the last hour before bed. Turn off electronics at least 60 minutes before sleeping. Use night mode or blue light filters in the evening. Charge your phone outside the bedroom to avoid temptation. Dennis' transformation. I didn't think a little scrolling mattered, Dennis later admitted. But once I stopped using my phone at night, I fell asleep faster and stayed asleep longer. Now I wake up clearer and a lot kinder to the people around me. Your phone doesn't just keep you connected. It can also keep you from connecting with yourself, with your rest, your body, your peace. Do you use your phone before bed? Have you tried turning it off earlier? What happened? Drop a comment and share your experience. You might help someone take the first step toward a deeper night's sleep. 6. I just can't turn my mind off. When stress sleeps beside you, there's something many people over 60 live with every night, often in silence. It's not illness, it's not pain. It's the weight of the day, resting heavily on the heart. You lie down, close your eyes, but your mind starts racing. You replay conversations, you regret what wasn't done, you mourn what was lost, you worry about tomorrow, your health, your finances, your children, your future. And while your body feels tired, your heart pounds faster, your breath becomes shallow, and your muscles stay tense. The only thing that truly falls asleep is your joy. Chronic bedtime stress. The hidden threat after 60, your body becomes more sensitive to stress. The hormone cortisol, which once helped you cope, becomes less stable. And stress that isn't released becomes trapped. Over time, this leads to broken sleep cycles, elevated blood pressure, a weakened heart, a suppressed immune system, memory decline, a heavy, clouded mood upon waking. One poor night's sleep due to stress is manageable, but night after night, it slowly chips away at your physical and emotional strength. One man's quiet truth. Walter, 73, lost his wife 5 years ago. Since then, he had trouble sleeping, not because of noise or pain, but because of everything he couldn't stop thinking about. "I'm not afraid of death," he wrote in his journal. "I'm afraid of lying down each night with no peace in my heart." A gentle nighttime ritual to release what you're holding. You can't erase all your worries, but you can choose how you end your day. Here's a simple practice: soft, human, and healing. 1. Gratitude reflection. Write down 3 small things you're thankful for from today. A good meal, a phone call, the sun on your face, anything. 2. Sound of stillness. Play calming music, nature sounds, or just sit in quiet. Let the rhythm of peace enter your body. 3. Breath reset. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Let each breath be a whisper of self-compassion. 4. A kind self-message. Rub your hands together. Place them gently on your heart. Whisper, "I did my best today. It's time to rest now." These actions may not change the world outside, but they can transform the world inside you. Walter's turning point. One night, Walter tried something different. He sat by his window and whispered, "Thank you for letting me breathe today." He said it again the next night, and the next, and gradually the silence in his room no longer felt empty. It felt safe. Are you carrying worries to bed? What helps you let go before sleep? Write to us in the comments, because what you share tonight might be the light that helps someone else find their way out of the dark. The final reminder. Let's recap the 6 small habits that can quietly threaten your health after 60. 1. Eating too late and too heavily. 2. Drinking too much water in the evening. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. 4. Sleeping in a poor position like on your back. 5. Using screens before bed. 6. Going to bed stressed or anxious. None of these seem dangerous on their own, but over time, they can create the perfect storm for silent health risks. The good news? Each one is changeable. You don't need to overhaul your life, just a gentle adjustment each night. A bit more kindness to yourself, a bit more awareness. Think of the one you love most. You'd do anything to help them sleep better, right? Then why not begin with yourself? Let tonight's sleep be a thank you, not an apology to your body. Before we close, leave a comment below. What did you learn from this video? What bedtime habit are you changing to sleep better? We read every comment, and your words won't just help you. They may comfort thousands of older adults who struggle each night, quietly. If this video touched your heart, please like, share it with someone you love, subscribe to our channel for more gentle healing content. Because in the end, health doesn't come from big things. It starts with one peaceful night of sleep. Thank you for staying until the end. May you rest deeply tonight, and may you wake tomorrow with a smile in your eyes.